In order to attain the balance of power and peace, you need to experience the magic of the constellation of Scorpio, sign of Scorpion and Eagle. Third priest speaks. Fellow practitioners, let us be seated in a circle, eyes shut. Join them, do this. We visualize ourselves at the foot of a hill, crowned with the temple of the Zodiac. Visualize yourself. You're at the foot of a hill. Lovely bits of heather and granite. We mount the hill. Follow this procession up a winding path, round and round this hill. Above us are myriads of stars. Feel these wheeling Zodiac, the stars, the pole stars. Cassiopeia, the great bear. Your own star is there. Vega and Lara. Aquila, where is the center of our galaxy. Thick, thick cloud of stars of our own. Milky Way of the goddess. As we mount, we face a temple surrounded by a rainbow. Visualize the temple of all your dreams, surrounded by a rainbow of light. We enter through the southwest portal, flanked by two mighty female sphinxes, wings reaching the glimmering room. We enter. In the center of the temple is the altar of the Perpetual Flame. Visualize an altar with everlasting flame of life, orange, gold, yellow, even pure white and blue in the center. We know this altar of Perpetual Flame. We feel it through our own bodies. Feel this. Now we notice 4 statues of a bull, a lion, an eagle, and an angel. Third priestess. Fellow practitioners, let us approach the window of Scorpio in the west, overlooked by the golden eagle. Come along now. This huge place. Let us approach a window of Scorpio. We see there are 12 windows. We approach this window and seat ourselves before this stained glass, surmounted by the sign of Scorpio. This looks like an M with a sort of tail, like an arrow. She continues. Now try and visualize it. The picture shows a man in green robes holding aloft a wand, entwined with a green and red cobra with raised hood. By him is a woman in purple robes who is riding upon a tiger with her arms around his neck. Visualize these two people, a man in green robes holding a wand, entwined with a green and red cobra. He's lifting it right up. By him is a woman in purple. She's riding upon a magnificent tiger, her arms around his neck. How beautiful. Third priest speaks. Suddenly a wind rushes through the temple, throwing open the window. Through it we see the brilliant 10 stars of Scorpio, shining above a mountain by the sea. The window is open. What a magical wind. Things always happen, doesn't it, in one's own life too, when there's a mighty wind. It means a change. 10 stars of Scorpio. We must look upon these with wonder above a sea. Third priestess speaks to the apprentice. Are you willing to enter the paradise of Mount Kailasu of Scorpio, which is ruled by Kali and by Nataraj, who is Shiva, at the dance of creation? Apprentice. I'm willing. Third priest. To be prepared. Hear of how Kali came to the mystic Yogananda. On my visit to the Dakshinesvar temple, I was outside the temple of Kali, Mother Nature. I became emotionally entranced. I prayed to Kali. Silent mother with stony heart, thou becamest filled with life at the plea of thy devotee, Rama Krishna. Why dost thou not heed the wails of the son of thine? Third priestess. Then, to my amazement, the temple became greatly magnified. Its large door slowly opened, revealing the stone image of the goddess Kali. Gradually it changed into a living form, smiling, nodding in greeting, thrilling me with joy indescribable. The temple was filled with a rainbow light. Imagine this happening, and in our days, Yogananda lived. Third priest to apprentice. Cross the little stream before the window and pass through. Now we notice the temple has its own tumbling little stream that travels slightly downwards through a conduit. We shall be with you. You find yourself floating towards a red and emerald star, Antares. Find yourself now going through this temple, across water, through the open window of Scorpio, and you're floating right up into the sky towards this red and emerald star, Antares. How beautiful it is. You see a colour-filled land where fulfilled desires may be enjoyed. Think of this. Enter this place, but beware, do not lose yourself, caught by obsessive passions. Enter the paradise of fulfilled desire. Enjoy what you have longed for in your heart. Dared not feel. Let this place fill you. This divine within us, desire, love. But with it may come the desire of power over those we love. We face this in ourselves to keep them safe within our own arms. With this comes jealousy, fear, hatred against a rival. There is the danger of total subservience, surrender to one person, one cause, one overriding desire. The cause for which we are manipulated, and we are followers shouting slogans, filled with the obsessive passion for tribe, for ideal, for leader. And is the leader enslaved by passions? Here is the place of alchemy. These passions must be realized to be transmuted into love, beauty, truth. Truth is the idea, the love within the passion. All evil slips away from us, transmuted into good. Power of the passions is enjoyed. And so we are enabled to receive love as well as give it. To give it as well as to receive. We feel our whole bodies irradiated by power, spiritual fire. It's happening to us. We feel the light within our hearts glow like a fire up our bodies, from our feet to our sex center, plexus, heart, balanced by soft power from the head, filled with joy. We regret being called back by the priest. Second priest, let us return. We must come back before the temple of the Zodiac. Leave Antares. Stand just outside the window of Scorpio. The stars are back to their usual place. We're not there anymore. Second priest to apprentice. What did you feel? Apprentice. I experienced intense emotion beyond anything I've ever felt. But when I became aware of feeling angry, jealous, violent, I fought these with all my strength. Second priestess. You have passed the first test. Let us now lift up our eyes higher than Antares to the paradise of Mount Meru of Scorpio. Second priestess. This paradise of spiritual truth is within the penumbra of Juba, the eagle's crown. Within this star grows the tree of the garden of light, placed in the midst of the abyss. The realm is ruled by the goddess Bhavaneshi, other self of Kali. Hear of her. Bhavaneshi's radiance is like the rising sun. She fulfills the four objects of human life, is entire, enjoys Brahmananda, bliss, is queen of the universe. She is the aggregate of the three powers, will, action, and knowledge. She is beyond birth and death. Second priest. Bhavaneshi rules the paradise with Shiva, the great yogi. Shiva is lustrous like the radiant halo of the rising sun, has 4 arms and 3 eyes, holds noose, goad, bow and arrow. He is red all over, faultlessly beautiful. Second priestess, repentance. Ascend to that star which is the eagle's crown, and there find the source of pure light and truth. But remember, sudden experience of spiritual light can cause a tragic fall through arrogance and contempt for others. Let us follow the apprentice up, up, higher, and place the passions and our ease to the spiritual crown of Dishuba. How different this is, pure white and blue and violet. Ascend into this realm, ruled by the beautiful goddess of bliss, holiness, Bhavaneshya, and the yogi, Shiva. Here are halls of learning, pure temples, where spiritual light may attain. Here is nirvana, truth. Light dawns upon your mind within the great stillness of a lake, reflecting the stars. This place you have always longed for, and yet has always been with you. Ere you were born, where you will attain, when you receive illumination. The truths of all faiths are here, enshrined, for it is from here they all emanate. Now you know. Your doubts, your conflicts vanish. Supreme knowledge is with you. Even here, the ultimate heights, you see the fall. You do not know anything. Your knowledge is not supreme. What is good within you is the longing to know. All wisdom, all truth is with deity. The greater knows the lesser. The lesser cannot ever comprehend the greater. So the knowing is infinite. And within this one white star, the eagle's crown, you see about you all stars ascending, below you, round you in infinity, as grains of sand. Receive with gratitude the white lotus of truth which you have been given. The jewel within it is the recognition of truth, not only in your own mind, but in others, however alien they may appear to be. You feel serenity, bliss, and you give thanks to the goddess and the god. who have drawn you here, though you thought you made your own way. You give, you receive, and the gods receive from us our love, our being, for each contributes uniqueness. We are all individual, we are all unique. Even as we experience this heavenly joy, the clarity of mind, we are drawn back by the priest. We slowly withdraw back away from this wonderful star, Deshuba, and come back before the stars by the doorway of the temple of the Zodiac. First priest addresses the apprentice. What have you discovered? Apprentice, that to face the light is to be blinded. I turned my back on the light and I saw clearly. First priestess, you've passed the final test. Love and truth are in harmony within you. Let us gaze upon the constellation, both on the eagle's crown and on the red Antares. And as we look, we begin to see the divine forms of Kali and Shiva before us. Kali, the embodiment of Antares in a red sari, Shiva, blue and white, of Deshuba. We feel joy in their union. Kali is laughing and shows herself as Parvati of the lotus, of the golden Uma of mind, of Bhavanishya, radiant like the sun. She is Kundalini within us, the cosmic goddess, and we adore Shiva of spiritual truth and see a myriad Buddhas within his penumbra, and we see the two are as one within a mighty rainbow of light. Even as we enter a state of ecstasis, again we are called back. Priestess says, companions, let us return to the temple of the Zodiac through the window of Scorpio, giving thanks to the divine goddess and gods who have faded once more into the stars, faded from our vision, but they are there in eternal reality. You and I watch the splendid vision dissolve into the stars of Scorpio, and we remember the man on the window with his cobra and the woman with her tiger. And we smile, and we pass through the window, and the window is shut by a wind. And now we understand the meaning of the man and the woman and the cobra and the tiger and the magician and the goddess of the land. Return now to your own time and place, knowing your destiny, how to receive and give power for good. Receive now the blessings of the goddess Kali and the god Shiva. Om Shanti.